It's the Wendy Williams Show.
Thank you for watching. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. Good. It's not bad being 55. I feel pretty good. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. I love you more. Thank you for being here. So today is my 55th birthday. I'm a Saturday night special. I was born at 9:30 at Fickens Hospital in Asbury Park. I was born in Asbury but raised in Ocean Township, and the best invention ever. Who's better than you? If you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? I'm supposed to be having birthday cake this evening with Deborah Norville. And a couple of the ladies, you know, the sophisticated crowd. Andy Cohen is here to help us celebrate. And then tomorrow, remember I was telling you guys that me and my friend Medina, who's on Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta, yeah, she's my friend. So we're supposed to be going to Nas' album release party tomorrow night, Friday. Well, guess who's joining us? I tell you, I have the most eclectic group of friends. China is on the plane as we speak. Look, from Deborah Norville and the Sophisticated Bunch to Medina and China at the Nas, where I will be featuring panty shorts. By the way, paparazzi. By the way, paparazzi. And I just got a new one to my collection. My wigologist who made this dynamic wig for me. Robin gave me a pair of chartreuse green panty shorts. She's just adding to my ridiculousness. I love it. So, by the way, paparazzi, I've gotten used to you following me around and junk. I don't know what you think you're going to see. I say hi to you, you say hi to me. I don't hate you. But I'm like, what do they think they're going to see? Because I do my dirt all by my lonely. I don't know what you think you're going to see out here in the streets. But whatever you see, never believe that. The truth is always behind closed doors, darling. However, you keep me nice company. So yesterday, I wore my white panty shorts and a t-shirt to work. And so there's Wendy watchers. You know how you guys are co-hosts. You know, you're outside, and then I arrive, and I say hi, and I come in. So here they go. Hi, Daily Mail. I love you, too. But look, don't compare me. They go like, just yesterday, Wendy was talking about Cardi B going to court in inappropriate clothing. And here she goes, wearing inappropriate clothing. I'm coming to this ridiculous show. I'm not going to court. There's an outfit for every occasion. I'm not going to show up here outside in a wrap dress. You all want to see a show, and I give it to you. You put out your shorts. From the time I get out of bed in the morning. I mean, the show is here on TV, but there's a whole nother show going on behind the scenes and the whole bit. Oh, I can't breathe. All right, so Black China, my friend Angela, who's on the plane right now, but before she got on the plane, I did get a chance to talk to her. You know, her show debuted the other night on Zeus. And she's got a reality show, and it's featuring her mother and the children and all that goes on in her life. Well, that was episode number 1, so if you're late, you're not too late. All right, that's her mother, Tokyo Toni, and that's Black China. 2 very beautiful women, I might add. Fans, though, are outraged over how her mother, Tokyo Toni, treated China. Just take a look.
Nobody took care of your ass but me. I'm ready to get the ASAP after this.
5 days.
You put your hand in my face again, girl.
5 days.
You're going to stretch your ass across the kitchen. You better keep your hands on my face.
5 days.
Don't touch me no more. You do it again, I'm going to rock your world in this. Don't do that. Keep playing with me.
All right, bye.
Do it again, bitch. I'm
my house.
Bye, bitch.
Bye.
I'm gone.
Along with that, she also said something to the effect Tokyo did to China. You know, you can kill yourself. I don't care. Tokyo does not live in LA. She lives in D.C. She does not want to live in China's mansion. And by the way, that was China's house. I've been there, I know. That was her kitchen. I'm an insider. Tokyo's back in D.C., and she did get a check, of course, for being on the Zeus show. She threatens that she does not want to be on season 2 if the show gets picked up for a second season. I beg to differ. I totally believe Tokyo Toni. And Toni, take this in the best way, because when last we talked, you were hugging me and crying. And me, you, China, we spent all day together. And it was great. And all you kept telling me was, Wendy, thank you. Like I had something to do, I guess she might think, with bringing them back together. But all I'm saying is you only have one mother. And that, I live by that. You only have one mother. You know? And shout out to the dads, but you're second in command to moms. Moms do it all, including birth you, gain the weight, and get the nose spread. So when last I left them, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and everybody was still chilling. Me, Jack A, my friend Reg, Tokyo, over at China's mansion. And I thought everything was fine. Then I watched this show, and then I recall, okay, wait, the show might have been filmed ahead of time. So I get on the phone right before coming out here today and call China. I'm like, all right, we're about to do this on Hot Topics, and the Bureau, along with me, want to know what you have to say, if anything, about this, because I want accuracy in how I report it. Part of me and you being friends, I told you, I still have to talk about you. You're not going to mess up my day job. You know, please, everybody, believe me, just because I become friends with certain people doesn't mean they won't, can give it to them here too, but I can at least call them and get the truth. China has always had a really, really messed up relationship with her mother, and in my opinion, this is my opinion, I said to China, I said, I think your mother is more concerned about the spotlight than she is about you. And then China reminded me of a story that she told me in the mansion that night. You know, we're all sitting around folding our legs on the couch and stuff and just chit-chatting. The kids are running around the queue, eating Oreos and everything. You know, Tokyo Toni used to be a stripper. And China says that Toni got pregnant after a one-night stand. So you know how sometimes there's some women who look at the kids in a weird way because they don't like the father or the circumstance? I'm not a psychiatrist, but I am Ask Wendy, so I do know some things. And I am 55, which means I've lived a little bit. I'm going to wear this all day, too. I have plans tomorrow, and I'm going to be out all day. I'm going to wear this, and I'm going to wear, you know that, I don't like to waste money around here. Do you know in the promo, that black sweetheart dress with the big poofy crinoline? I've worn that twice, once for the promo shoot, and I think once here on the actual show. But I'm like, I'm wearing that dress tomorrow. And, yup, with my crown, just looking crazy. So paparazzi, catch this. I have breakfast with one person, and then I'm going to shop alone, but I'm going to bring James because someone's going to have to carry the bags. And I'm not shopping with my own money. Somebody gave me a gigantic credit card. Honey. So I don't want any interruptions, so I'm not gonna take friends or anything like that. Don't be mad at me because I'm copping wares and stuff, and you're sitting there, like, I don't like that, you know, so I just rather go by myself with my big poofy dress and probably a pair of sneakers and do it right before my lymphedema starts lymphooting, and then get back in the house and then do a fashion show in the house, you know, try on my junk, and then at night, I've curated a special group of people, 10 people. None of them know each other, but they all know me. And they're from all walks of life. Like I told you, from Deborah Norville to Medina and China and stuff like that. I know all kinds of people. None of them know each other, but everybody's about something. And we're going to one of my favorite restaurants ever. I'll tell you about it on Monday. I don't want to tell you now. I don't want to tip off the paparazzi. Anyway, back to Angela. So only one episode played so far, but the show is streaming on that network called Zeus, okay? All right, so you watch that. In the meantime, oh, some things never change. Puffy is being slammed by Aubrey O'Day. Well, you know, Aubrey was the Beyonce of the Danity Kane group, and she was on Making in the Band. She also has a pretty good reality. I don't know anything about her singing anymore. I barely recognize. What did Aubrey used to look like? Can you drum that? Yeah. Can we drum up a picture of? Perfect camera shot, Deb. You caught him. Yes, sir. Well, you know, and she's really young. Like, you don't start doing that kind of stuff until you get a particular age. Now she's going to have to keep up all this filler and work and stuff for the rest of her life. She's 35? Honey. Anyway, I like Aubrey, though. She's been here on the show. But earlier this week, remember, Puff announced that he was returning with that show, Making of the Band. And one of his fans tweeted and asked Puff that he should have Aubrey O'Day and Danity Kane return. And so Aubrey responded by saying, you know, he can't finish any artist he starts. Well, that sounds like sour grapes. I mean, Aubrey, and you know I like you, but I'm calling it like I see it. Like, you're more successful at reality TV than you are with music. I don't know one Aubrey or Danity song, and that's real. Do you? Clap if you do. But clap if you saw her on Apprentice. And yeah, she did Apprentice, and what else did she do, Norms?
She did the show called Famously Single, where she met Pauly D. She's on X on the Beach right now. Right.
Oh. So she's good at that, but maybe not so much at the singing. Listen, Aubrey, sour grapes. He might not have finished with Danity Kane, but maybe that's because you all thought you were bigger than you really were, and you weren't listening to the master, as I said before. You know, Little Kim was created by Puffy. She's a legend and icon. Faith Evans, Mary J. Blige, Biggie Small, Janelle Monáe, French Montana, Machine Gun Kelly. Where do you want to go with this, Aubrey? Get your facts. That's all. I gotta get out of here. I got things to do. I'm not even changing my clothes. I'm just gonna go out just like this. Yep. You go out like this and then go change at home. Speaking of Little Kim, you know, her reality show premiered this week. I didn't get a chance to see it. Clap if you saw. Okay. Clap if you liked. Kim, I'm just saying the claps dimmed. And Norman was on assignment to watch it because I was busy doing other things. But okay, let me just give you a little couple of things. Okay, first of all, she wore these really expensive gold boots to the beach. But this is Kim this is what you want to see. You don't want to see her in flip-flops, okay? And there she is. She's got the jetpack on her, and she's doing that. But see, this is not what I want to see in this show, and I know it's only the first episode, but it's like Maya and Kim and, who? Chili. They're just, it's like three girls having fun, like it's like girls trip or road trip or something like that. And I'm waiting for the men because I think they're supposed to be finding men or love or something. I don't know. I just, like, I still think that this show is beneath Kim. I think that this is beneath her. But, you know, people like attention. If you're in show, you show your business. She wore a slip in the pool, which I quite frankly found to be, this is Kim giving you what you want to see, right? She slides off. She goes in the pool. We know she can wear a bathing suit. We've seen all that before. You know, her body's on time. Listen, and I didn't realize, I forgot all about it until Hot Topics came with the receipts. I wore one of my negligees in the pool, and this is like 4 or 5 years ago. I can recall when this happened. We were in LA, and we were doing something for the show, and Morel and the late, great Antoine Wigologist were at the pool entertaining their friends. And then my girlfriend Regina showed up because, you know, she lives out in LA, and Toothless Lou was there. Remember Toothless Lou? You remember Toothless? You know Norman? Hi, Lou. Lou! Lou. Driver, security, chef. Yes. All around nice guy, but with a tooth problem. Marco, Toothless Lou, right? So we're all there, and I didn't have a bathing suit, and I didn't feel like going out and buying one. So I said, let me just swim with my negligee. Why not? When Brody Jenner hits the screen, am I the only one who is distracted by his beautifulness? He's just a really good looking, but he's just a really good looking man. And he's got one of my favorite tattoos as tattoo goes. You know, it says Jenner right down the side of his body. Just Jenner. It's clean, and the font is good. He's just sexy to me. Too nice, though. I like a guy with an edge. But, so Brody is upset, and so am I, that his mother, Caitlin Bruce, his dad, I think he still calls him dad, right?
It's his father.
But then when he refers to him, he says she.
Correct.
Right. Look, that didn't go to Brody's wedding. Now, see, on the Hills, the New Beginnings, Brody broke it down. He opened up to his wife and talked about how he felt because Caitlyn didn't join them at their wedding in Indonesia. You take a look and then we'll talk.
Right before our wedding, Brody's dad canceled on coming to the wedding like a week before. Brody really just kind of brushed it off, but he has to have felt something, but he doesn't express it.
Not having my dad at the wedding was a bummer. Honestly, it really did hurt. I would have loved to have had her there, but she had better things to do. Apparently.
There was more to it. He's very, very sensitive, Brody is. And you know what? And Bruce was sensitive. Bruce was a great father, seemingly, to Kylie and Kendall. But Brody and his brother Bert, Bruce's other son, have admitted on TV, I don't know whether you've ever seen any episodes of Kardashians, where they've said he wasn't really around, like he was not the best father when they were young. I guess he was out running all the time or, being, Bruce Jenner and being a star and was kind of neglectful to them growing up. But he was an on-hands father with the two girls, Kendall and Kylie. Bruce was sensitive. I really liked Bruce. Thoughtful and the whole bit. He seemed like the most level-headed person. I used to love when he'd come in the room and, add to the conversation. Caitlyn, though, seems to be selfish and self-absorbed. I mean, have you ever seen Caitlyn doing the talking and reading some of the articles and things like that? And, and I get it. Bruce waited all of his life to become Caitlyn, and he did it in front of all of us, which was a teachable moment for all of us. But there's no excuse for not attending a child's wedding. None. And Caitlyn, and save it that you didn't want to be distracting to the crowd. All of you were equally famous. People are over what you've done and who you've become, Caitlyn. People are over it. I mean, this is a new day. People just say, "Hey, Caitlyn," and keep walking. It's not like nobody cares about taking pictures with you. It's about bro. No, I'm talking about on his wedding day. I don't think that you'd be distracting, not even if the paparazzi creep behind the bushes or something like that. If Kim is there and all the others are there, all of you have the equal fame and beauty and fortune and stuff like that. So, Caitlyn, you're really nothing special anymore, dear. Just saying. Doesn't seem like I've talked my way through Hot Topics. I think I've been ripped off. But they tell me that Hot Topics is over. It's okay, we got more great show. Andy Cohen is here. So grab a snack and come on back. Welcome back. So our first guest hasn't been here in 6 years. I can't believe it. But he's celebrating his 10th anniversary as the host of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. And here's some of the show's best moments. Take a look.
Justin Timberlake.
He's gifted below the waist.
Oh, yes.
Wow. What other drugs did Charlize admit to trying? Please reveal. Molly acid, mushrooms, and cocaine.
I've had just the greatest lovers ever.
Where did Tom Cruise rank on that list?
Well, he was in the top 5.
Who was your least favorite of Kim's exes?
No, because I'm making Chris Humphries.
Okay.
Please welcome back to our show, Andy Cohen.
Happy birthday.
Corduroy in July?
You bet. Summer corduroy.
Oh, it is lightweight.
Hey, everybody.
Okay.
Lightweight.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, wait.
Happy birthday, Wendy.
Thank you, Andy.
I can drive 55.
Right?
Yes.
Thank you for the flowers.
You're welcome.
Shoe cam, please.
Oh, are these
Those shoes are
shoot, I
worn
forgot
out,
about the
honey.
Shoe cam.
Yup.
Oh no.
Look.
No, they're meant to be distressed. They're distressed Paul Smith shoes.
How much you pay for those?
I don't remember. It's been a little bit, but
Let's see the bottom. Let's see the salt underneath.
oh god.
No, down here so they can
Oh.
see. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Favorite
Oh, I
shoes,
forgot
huh,
about
Andy?
the shoe cam. I haven't been here in 6 years.
I know.
Forgot about the shoe cam. Oh my god. I gotta tell you something, Wendy.
What, Andy?
Your husband was not my biggest fan.
Oh, Andy.
But I want you to know I have been cheering you on for the last 6 years.
Thank you,
and I
Andy.
am so happy to be
Thanks,
back.
Andy.
And I'm happy. I'm so excited about Wendy in the city.
Yes.
Yes.
She's having such a good time.
I see
Andy.
she is.
Andy, life has really changed.
I know it has.
I mean,
You seem light as a feather.
I've always been light as a feather. It's
Yeah.
just that I've been busy doing things. Now, you have to remember, you have a child now. You're
Yes.
going to go through this. You're not going to be able to run around back and forth to Miami.
Oh, I
in just
know.
one
I
moment.
know. Trust me.
I mean, right now, and
Trust me.
congratulations, by the
Thank
way.
you.
What is your son's name?
His name is Ben.
Ben, right now, when you go out and turn the town red with Sarah, Jessica, and Kelly, and
Yeah, yeah.
Anderson and stuff, all you got to do is wait for him to go to bed.
Yes.
And he's not missing you.
Yeah.
But by the time he's 8 and maybe needs glasses, and no, this is what life happens.
Yes.
So it couldn't be Wendy in the city. Like, I got to get back home. You know, there's intramural baseball and tutoring, and then braces.
Wendy, you're starting to freak me out a little bit.
I'm just telling you.
No, I know.
I
But
wouldn't
know
want to
that,
be in your
but-
shoes. Like,
but I
those
was
days
ready.
are over for me.
Listen, I've been Andy in the city for a long time.
I know.
So I was ready for Andy on the couch
Yeah.
with the kid. You know?
Yeah. Now, do you have help helping you?
I do.
Of course.
Yes, I have a fantastic baby nurse who's
Now-
really helping me out.
Is it a he or she?
My child?
No,
The baby nurse?
Yes.
It's a she.
Then why do you call her baby nurse instead of a nanny?
That's a good question. I think that when the baby's born, I think you kind of start calling them a baby nurse, and then you move into a nanny.
No, because a nurse makes it sound like he's not
I know.
well.
Yeah,
And
no.
clearly, this little
Yes.
boy is happy
No,
as
he's
a clown.
well. He's great.
Yes.
He's great.
Now, was your baby nurse recommended to you by one of your fancy friends? Or did you?
Yeah, she came through Kelly Ripa.
Oh.
Kelly helped me find her. Yes, absolutely.
It pays to know people
Yes, it does.
who've been there.
Yeah, it does.
And so, does your nurse live with you?
She does.
See, that's why.
Yeah.
So after like 8 o'clock at night, when the baby's sound asleep, you're
Yeah.
able to slip out with your panty shorts on and zip it and do it, right?
My panty shorts.
Yes.
Wendy, I want to borrow a pair of your panty shorts. I saw what you look like in those
Hey.
pants. How you doing?
Okay.
How you doing? Yeah, I saw that.
Andy,
I'm so happy to see you.
wait, I have an invitation on my calendar for the clubhouse, so I'm going to be.
Listen,
And I'm gonna be the
Wendy
only
is
guest.
my first guest.
Only
in
one
the
there.
fall. She's the only one
Yup.
there, and she's going to be there solo.
Yep.
And we are going to spill some tea. Yes, first guest when we come back after Labor Day.
All right, so I'll light up summer. I'll have lots to tell
Yes,
you.
I know you will.
All right, so
You're already lighting it up.
thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So embarrassed,
Yeah.
but not really.
Yeah.
So, Andy, what made you decide at what point in your life did your watch matches your out? Like, you
Yeah, it
got
does,
it going
actually.
on.
Yeah, it does.
All right, what made you decide, and at what point in your life did you? How old are you, first of all?
51.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, something happens when you turn 50
Yes, exactly.
for the good.
For the great.
Like-
for the absolute great. I was approaching 50 and I was thinking, I wrote 2 books that were diaries of my life
Right.
that I published. And I was looking, when you do that, you see what you did for
Honey.
3 years every day. And I was like, is this my destiny? Is it that I'm just going to be hosting the show and doing all this stuff and being Andy in the city? Or is there more for me? And family has always been incredibly important
Your
to
mother
me.
and father very
Yeah,
close to you.
Parents, sister.
Yes.
And so I just thought, this is in my future, and now this is the last exit to doing this, and I got to do this now.
Now,
So I did it.
Did one of your fancy friends recommend you to the proper agency?
No, it was through, I know a lot of gay guys who've had kids.
Yeah.
I've watched how they've done it, and so I just followed suit.
So you went to like one of their agencies or something like
Kind
that?
of, yeah. Yes.
Are you a purist? Have you ever been with a woman?
I am a gold star gay.
Oh,
I have
wow.
never been with a woman.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
There's somebody who works here at Wendy, 2 people that I know of who are that too. I won't call them out.
Okay.
But I find that fascinating. Never had an interest in a woman in your life.
I have been gay since I started. I remember going to the tennis club with my dad.
Yeah.
And I'd be in the locker room and I was like, why am I so interested in being in the locker room with my dad?
Look, even after midnight when like you're really twisted and you know you have beautiful friends and you're on the other side of the world and you say, maybe I'll try this.
You know what? Maybe I'll try being with a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's in my... I wanted to before I turned 40.
Who's your type?
I gotta
Who's
lose
famous?
my virginity to a woman here.
Who's your type?
It used to be... You know, I used to think Jenny McCarthy would take my virginity.
Yeah.
There was a moment.
Yeah.
I like a busty blonde.
She's fun, yeah.
Well, Wendy, you're a busty blonde,
Thank you.
actually.
I love when you do that. It's so funny.
Am I doing it wrong? It's been 6 years.
No. When you do, you're consistent. You do it that way all the time.
I do.
Whatever it is, it always makes me laugh.
I do.
So now you and little Kim, how is that going?
Well, I hope it's okay. I mean, she was booked to be on my show, or we were talking to her about coming on. She really called me out and said that I was being messy, and I am predisposed to being a little bit messy.
You're a hot mess.
I am, you know. All right. Well, I mean, you and
Mess,
I are
no
both
mess.
a little, yeah.
Well.
You know,
glad you're here.
she wanted to come on the show, and we were talking about it. Look, when we have people on, I want to get out of the segment what my audience wants, and I want them to leave happy. And it was looking like maybe it wasn't going to be an
She
experience.
canceled all of her media.
And she canceled everything, so it wasn't
She was
just
supposed
me.
to come here.
There you go. She
But
kind of called me out.
Right.
But
You are
she
the one to
canceled
blame.
everything.
No,
I'm not to blame.
Yes, she was going to come here and have a good time.
Well, no, she would have had a good time with me, too.
Yeah, but you're messy. I wasn't going to be messy.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know nothing about
Do
Kim.
you believe
Oh.
you weren't going to be a hairy bit messy?
Yeah, but I know about Kim.
Yeah, no, I know you do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So, Andy and I are both the class of 2020 with our stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yes, we are.
Andy.
And we're both 10 years
On
our
TV.
little engines that could. Yes, we are.
Andy, where were you when you found out? Like, who told you, and did you
know
cry?
what's so funny? A friend of mine in LA texted me and said, "You're getting a star?" I said, "No, what do you mean?" And I called Bravo, who had submitted me, and I guess
Did you know they submitted you?
No, I had no idea, and they had submitted me before and gotten turned down, and then they got turned up, and I was like, this is awesome.
Did you cry? I cried.
I didn't cry, but I was really touched, and I was my friends were blown away.
Who's gonna? You have so many fancy friends. Who are you going to have to present you? They say you
that's
have
a good
two famous
two
people. Yeah.
Wow.
And it can't be your mom and dad. It has
No.
to be somebody.
I think
it doesn't have to be an entertainer, but it has to be somebody who's watched you from the outside.
I would
and says
like
you
it
deserve
to
this.
be maybe Anderson, and maybe if I could get John Mayer there, that'd be cool.
You're close with him like that.
Very, yeah.
He's fun at the clubhouse. Yeah,
Yes,
you are.
he's great.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. Anyway, enough of that. Let's talk Housewives.
Okay.
I know, Andy. Look, we could do this for the rest of the show.
It's true.
Just sit. But I have to get to Ask Wendy, and then I have some stuff to give away to the audience. Shh. Just.
Whose birthday is it?
You know, when you get this age, though, and I'll
like
just say
to
after
give.
50, you like to give.
Yes.
Like, life has been so good, just give.
Yes.
Ugh. Lisa Vanderpump.
Yes.
I think that the show could survive without her on account of she doesn't need the show. And I think that Camille is doing a fine job of being messy.
Right. Well, you know, we will miss Lisa Vanderpump.
Yeah,
I love Lisa
but you have other
Vanderpump.
shows with her.
But the great thing about the Housewives is it is an ensemble show. And we have a group of all-stars in Beverly Hills. New York survived when Bethany left for a bit.
Glad she's
Atlanta
back, though.
I am too. Atlanta survived when Nene left for a bit. So people
Glad
come
she's
and they
back,
go.
too.
And I hope that Lisa comes back at some point, you know?
Can I ask you something? Because you can get Nicolette Sheridan on there. and Nicolette will light it up. Now, I love Nicolette Sharon, and she used to mess around with Harry Hamlin, which means that she and Ren are going to be going into it.
Right.
Yeah. I see you looking back like, Wendy, you're programming again.
No, I know. Listen, it's not the first time that I've had that thought.
So is Kenya's husband going to be involved? Because I see she's holding a peach, deservingly so.
Yeah.
But she can't do it without the husband and stuff.
You will see the husband.
He's involved.
Yes, you will.
Good. What other housewife? I like.
Do you watch Potomac? Potomac
my
is
favorite one.
It's so good.
Like New York is my favorite.
Yes.
And I'm surprised that Jersey is not my favorite because of Jersey, but
Jersey just had a comeback season. Did you watch last season of Jersey?
not so much.
Oh, Wendy.
No, don't talk Bravo because the claps were lukewarm here too. We're the tastemakers.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Potomac is having a breakout season. Unbelievable.
Look, when they got started, I wasn't even interested in watching.
Yeah.
I'm like, who are these girls?
Right.
And why Potomac? Why aren't they in D.C. proper? What's a Potomac? It took me a long time to stop calling them Potomac.
Right.
But
it works, right?
I love that.
Yeah, me too.
I do.
Me too.
All right, Andy, you're telling me that our time is up.
All right. Happy birthday, Wendy.
Thank you, Andy. Enjoy the rest of your summer, and I'll see you in September.
Great to see you. I'll see you in September.
Oh, you know what? I'll see you out in the street.
Yeah, I will.
When the baby's asleep.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you a gift, Andy. I think you're going to like it. Look, that's for the baby. Right? The housewives. And this is for your son.
This is hilarious.
Thank you for being here. Everybody, watch What Happens Live.
This is crazy.
Andy's show is on Bravo. All right, up next, everybody, we've got some great deals on some of my favorite products for my birthday. Don't go far. I've been associated with the flamingo because of the long legs and that long neck and stuff, so it's really wild. Okay, hi. Welcome back. So it's my birthday, but you get the gifts. I picked out some really nice stuff that I think that you would like, and everything speaks to me, so, you know. And here to break down the beauty and lifestyle, or beauty expert and our lifestyle friend, Bahar Taktashian. Welcome back. Hi, Bahar. Thank you. You know, we're always going someplace. Talk about this. I like this one.
Yes, so this is a luggage collection from Joy Mangano.
I know her.
I know you love her stuff, and you have good reason, because these are really cool. They're hard side design.
Yep.
They've come in 5 different awesome metallic shades. And
this one right here is pretty, but this navy blue is really nice, too.
And the wheels are the best, because they have 360 degrees motion, so you can push and pull these so easily. And you also get a great packing cube with it.
I was wondering why that was back here.
These are awesome.
What is that?
So this is how you stay organized.
Oh, right.
You pack in cubes. So this comes with awesome stuff. Now the retail for this is up to $130.
Which isn't bad, but
Wendy viewers, you are getting 55% off, just $59 for each of these.
Wow, what a deal.
Awesome deal.
Okay.
We're going to move on to sunglasses.
Kate Spade makes sunglasses.
Yes, I know you love sunglasses.
I love sunglasses.
And I feel like every woman and man should have more than one pair of sunglasses. So these are awesome. They come in 9 different styles, whether you like aviator like I do or cat eye. Those look good on you. Oversized. Now the great thing about this is they retail between $140 to $200 because they're Kate Spade. But Wendy viewers, you are getting up to 71% off. Just $59 for these.
Sunglasses are good.
Love them. Now this robe is so sexy, right?
I have this in purple, and I wanted Bahar to show this to you.
Yes, I love this. So I like that it's satin and lace. This is from Pretty Bash. This is the Serena robe. So because it's satin and lace, it gives you that glamour look. But
it's not the scratchy lace, because there's some lace. This is not the scratchy lace. Like literally, I find myself falling asleep in mine. It's good and it's cheap. Go ahead.
It's very good. So the retail on this, Wendy, is actually about
inexpensive. Sorry.
It's $50. But you are getting up to 42% off. So this is just $29 for this luxurious, beautiful robe. Yes. Get one in each color if you can.
All right. The reason that I love this is because you know how sometimes when you're sitting on the couch or in your chair or something and you need that extra bit of support. And sometimes a regular pillow in the square shape is just not pillow-licious enough. First of all, it does scrunch in, but you sit on this, but it also does more. Go ahead.
Right, so I know you love this brand, Homedics. This is a squish pillow, so not only is it a fun thing to give some flair to your room, but it has a vibrating aspect to it, so you put it on your shoulder, on your back. It's great. The retail on this is up to $33, but 42% off is $19.
They're telling us quick. All right, I thought that these were real diamonds.
Yes.
I saw them on my desk when I got here today, a gold pair and this pair. And I said, look, or the other day, and I said, I want to give these away to the audience. I can't believe, because I said, who gave me the diamonds? I asked my chief of staff. And she says, Wendy, they're not diamonds. Would you like to give these away, bring them to the audience? I said, yes, they look like diamonds.
They're beautiful. I know. So, Wendy, I'm obsessed with these. I'm actually wearing
They're
these.
so lightweight.
So
You've got loose holes. These are good for you.
Yes, they don't feel heavy.
Come on.
So, Wendy, these are actually from Rachel Glauber, and like you said, they look like they're real
They're
diamonds.
inexpensive. The inside-out diamonds. I wanted to share these with you at $34.
Yeah, so that's up to 81% off. They're regularly $176.
Okay.
You can get them 14-karat gold, or they come in this white plating. So get them in both because it's such a good deal.
And if you've ever been in my office, then you know I have a flamingo on my desk, and I akin myself, well, people have to being a flamingo, because flamingo has big breasts and really long legs. So I thought that you would like this. Go ahead, Bahar.
Okay, so obviously awesome because it looks like a flamingo, fun for the summer, but the point of this is it's a wireless speaker.
Right.
So let's say you're having a party this summer or it's your birthday, you need some music. This connects wirelessly with Bluetooth up to 30 feet, 10 hours
How
of
much?
charge time. The retail on this is up to $40, but Wendy watchers, you're getting it for 50% off, just $20.
Enjoy your summer. Thank you so much, Bahar. Thank you to our friends at Morning Save. For these great deals, go to wendyshow.com. Let's have something in common before they sell out. And studio audience, you got it all. It was a hot girl summer, and it's definitely not over. Our big premiere week continues. Nene Leakes returns to Wendy. We've reunited, and it feels so good. You know how we do it here.
Tuesday on a new Wendy.
Look, I want to thank my friends at Big Egg. You really gonna stop? Open wide. I know you're thirsty. Big Cake NY, thank you so much for this fabulous cake. It's made of everything that I love, including gum, candy, cookies, and more. Happy birthday to me! I'll be right back.